Hello, welcome to Principles of Animal Biology. My name is Kevin Yoakum, and I'm going to be your instructor this semester. Um, so I'm going to be recording one video for both courses. Um, there'll be a couple differences, but not really too much as far as whether you're in the Elkhorn Friday morning 920 section or whether you're taking the web version. Both Blackboard shells are the same. Your grades will be the same. So generally, there won't be much of any differences. But I do want to go through a couple of things briefly with you in Blackboard and show you a couple of items of note. So first of all, the Zoom room. If you ever need to meet with me for any reason, just shoot me an email and we can set up a time to meet in Zoom if we need to. And this is how you access the Zoom room by clicking that link. Syllabus and instructor info are located here. My office is in Elkhorn, room E221 in the north building. And of course, my email is there as well. I have office hours that we can meet as well. But again, if these times don't work, we can meet a different time. So let's look at the syllabus real quickly. We can click that link and it'll take us, again, if you're in the web version, you're going to have a W and I believe a 7, maybe W7A. Right there. And again, you do not have lab on Friday. If you're in the W version, your entire course will be done in the web format. If you're in the E section, we meet not every Friday, but we'll talk about that this week. There'll be a few Fridays where we won't be meeting. So, but again, we'll talk about that when we meet on Friday. We'll be in room E230 in the north building at 9:20 a.m. This coming Friday. Let's see, a couple of other things. Books and resources. You need to make sure that you have the clinical anatomy ebook. You could have the physical copy as well, but you definitely need to make sure you have that. Then you also need to make sure that you purchase the McGrawHill Connect online access. That's extremely important. Several of the labs and assignments that you do are going to be within the McGraw-Hill. Okay, let's see. Hey, grading policy. I'm going to change that a little bit. There's a couple of this will be a little bit different for you when you look at it tomorrow or whenever you look at it. By the time we meet Friday, the points I added some points to this. The scale, the percentage isn't going to change, but I did add a few assignments in here. So we'll look at that as well in Blackboard. So, but anyhow, you can go through the key thing with the syllabus really is making sure that you have the McGraw-Hill Connect labs. And then let's see, a couple of the dates I need to change too. But for the most part, that's what your syllabus is going to have in there. And then the other thing I wanted to show you, kind of the course calendar. This is one of the items that I think most students are interested in seeing kind of the progress and what's due and what's expected. So anyway, you can look at that course calendar to kind of keep track of where you're supposed to be. Now, this course is set up to work at your own pace, so everything is due by December 10th. So I don't recommend waiting until week 13 to start doing your work. In fact, because the whole course is open and available, if you have, especially this fall semester, by the time, Halloween hit and then Thanksgiving, and then we have a couple weeks after Thanksgiving, weather gets weird, uh, busy. Everybody's busy by the end of, October, beginning, and really starting in November. So now here in September and October, if you do have some extra time, you can work ahead and maybe even try to get most of the entire course completed. Uh, I've been doing it this way for several years now, and students, you know, I'd say maybe 10% of the students, maybe 15% finish by, around Halloween. So, 1 out of 10 or so, maybe. But anyway, you have that option. All right. Let's see. McGrawHill Connect. If you click that, it's going to take you out into, it's going to say I can't access it because I'm not a student. But if you clicked it, it would give you options regarding login information as well. Lab safety. We're going to be doing this in class on Friday, so you don't have to do anything with this now. If you're not in the e version, if you're in the web version, you still can take this. This is an extra credit quiz, so you can watch the PowerPoint. Let's see, here it is. You can view the PowerPoint, look through the documentation, and then take the quiz. And it's extra credit. So you can, and again, we're going to do that together on Friday in class. And then the area you're going to spend all of the time in this course is going to be under the modules tab. You're going to have 5 modules. Again, if you go back over here, I've got them color coded. So you can see we have 5 different modules, and the information for each module is there. You just click the folder, and then it'll give you for module 1, for example, the first 3 unit folders, and then there's a module 1 exam. There are 5 100 question multiple choice exams, and you can take those unlimited amount of times. It keeps your highest score, and they're not timed or anything. So you want to remember to take that each module. So anyway, each folder, click on unit 1, for example, you're going to find the outline for each unit. Again, we're just going to stick with unit 1. I've got an outline in here that goes through the key points that you're going to want to make sure you can identify or define some of these terms and features. I also have a short slideshow for each chapter, so you can go through, and again, these correlate with your textbook, so you can go through these as well as you are looking through your textbook and cross-referencing your outlines. Okay, and then there is a virtual lab tutorial, dissection tutorial, and a microscopy of animal cells lab. So these 3 activities you can access, you're going to want to access through here because it'll auto grade these and put them right into Blackboard. So even if you haven't registered your McGraw-Hill, you can, if you click to this first lab, it would take you to the screen where you can register if you haven't already. Once you have registered, every time you open one of these up, it'll take you right to where you need to go to begin the lab assignment. Okay, and then lastly, for each unit, you'll have a short 25 question multiple choice quiz. So you're going to want to do that at the end of each unit as well. And again, you can take that unlimited amount of times. It's not timed or anything. Okay. So it's module 1. Module 2 has a few more chapters. So Again, each module and each unit is going to be slightly different regarding how much you're going to want to look at and do. So there are going to be 4 little assignments there in the McGrawHill Connect. And again, here are the slides. I put them all together for these 4 chapters. Okay. And then there is a little quiz as well. Okay. So again, pretty straightforward. I mean, there are the outlines, the slides that you'll need to look through, and then take a quiz. And then again, you're going to want to do those McGraw-Hills. And then once you've finished all of those, then you'll come in here and you'll take the module exam. Yeah. And again, you can do that. It's got module 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. They're all open. You can work at your own pace. And then lastly, regarding grading, there's a final reflection. It's going to be extra credit. So you can, for 50 points extra credit, you can write this, you'll do this at the end of the semester, write a, 1 to 2 page reflection about your experience in the course. And just put that in the Dropbox. Okay, and then if you're, and again, even if you're not in the face-to-face Friday morning dissection lab, I do have some of the PowerPoints and checklists that you can access as well. This is what we'll be doing when we go through there. Now, my grades, I'm going to click that and see. I'm not sure what it'll show on my end. Oh, there we go. So you see the course is out of 1,800. And you can see, again, the training quiz. This is going to be extra credit. Doesn't have any kind of points system there. But again, this has all of the assignments, all of the quizzes, labs, everything that you're going to do throughout the semester. Okay. Like I say, I'm gonna tonight when I get off of here, I'll go through and fix the grade output in the syllabus because I noticed that it still had 1350. I'm gonna have to get after my secretary. They've been slacking. Not me. No, I haven't been. Neither have they. So anyway, that's kind of a short introduction to what's going on. You'll also want to make sure that a couple of things. You want to make sure that you're logging in every week, at least once a week. Every student's different. I don't know what your schedules are. Some students take 1 or 2 days out of the week and get everything done for that week. Being that you can work at your own pace, you can really kind of approach this however you want. Again, my recommendation is do not wait. Don't procrastinate. Don't say, well, since I can work at my own pace, I'll just look at this again sometime after Halloween or maybe Thanksgiving, I'll get to it. Do not do that. You have to log in every week. I keep track of last logins. Blackboard gives me all of the dates of last logins and also tells me kind of like a breakdown of how much time and the assignments and all of that you're doing. So within the first week or two, I think by September 12th or something like that, you have to have logged in and completed at least one assignment. So this Friday, we're going to be doing the lab safety in class. So you'll have completed that. And again, if you're in the web version, you want to do that lab safety as well to get those extra credit points. So again, log in at least a couple times a week and make sure you're staying on top of all of your assignments. If you haven't purchased McGrawHill Connect, you definitely need to do that as soon as possible. What else? Same with your textbook. That's going to be extremely helpful when it comes to completing your quizzes and exams. So, other than that, be looking out for. I will be doing some short videos each week. This is your first short video regarding kind of your introduction to the course. Um, I'll probably be pumping out another one on Wednesday of this week with a little bit more info about chapter one. But anyway, make sure you're checking your emails, make sure that you're logging in and taking care of your animal bio. And again, if you have questions, please email me. I'm very prompt about getting back to students. So if you do have any questions or any issues, by all means, just shoot me an email. Other than that, I'll see some of you on Friday of this week. And the rest of you, again, if you need anything, please be sure to send me an email. Okay, have a great semester and happy Labor Day.